You got any words of encouragement to young folks, green attorneys that have passed the bar and they kind of just don't have an inroad? Any words of wisdom or whatever?
You got to go out and you got to network and you got to meet as many possible people that you can. That's exactly what I did. And you have to set goals for yourself and you have to say, okay, is this going to be whatever that first role is this going to be a stepping stone? Is this what I want to do? And a lot of thing with the law is figuring out what you don't want to do. I mean, I mentioned I wanted to be a family court lawyer, and once I did a couple cases like that, I realized this is not for me. You got to go out, you got to meet everybody, find a mentor, okay? And Amy and I help young lawyers all the time, whether they work for us or not. Of course, give us a call. But another thing not to do is, you'll see this with some defense attorneys or defense firms. They'll dangle some money, some pretty big money out of law school, and you got student loans coming, and you're like, what do I do, right? But what's going to happen is you're never going to see a courtroom, okay? Mm. And then if you get stuck and you hate doing that 5 to 6 years, you become unmarketable because then you're competing with the fresh kids out of school again because you've never been in court. So that's a real struggle. When I hire new people, I'm always, even on our staff, we're making them go shadow, go to court, go to depositions, go to motions. And they're always asking, why are you making me sit through this 10-minute hearing? You need all the court experience you can get because trials are very rare. They're so much more rare. Amy and I had, coming out of COVID, the Lobby Law Firm had 5 trials. We had a criminal trial, we had a magistrate trial, we had 2 federal court trials.
Bench cases or
real
jury cases, yeah.
Trials. And since then, we've been on the roster 1 time. So, my advice, just try to meet as many people, try to get exposed to as much as you can. So, my advice, just try to meet as many people, try to get exposed to as much as you can. But then again, at the end of the day, set goals for yourself and ask yourself, you got to look inward and say, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? And how can I get there? And kind of work backwards, make a plan for yourself.
Now, I have a follow-up to that, but you mentioned